I don't know what that was, but listen, 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 listen. Good. What is it? Morning. Good morning. It's actually afternoon. It's not morning. Good afternoon, y'all. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. I don't know if anybody gonna come on here. I ain't been on 115. I have not been live or either on YouTube since last year. I'm so far behind. But listen, y'all, I have been so extremely busy. Um, I just released a book. Actually, listen, let me calm down. Y'all know when I get excited, I get to talking really, really, really fast. So listen, a Valentine's Day on Tuesday, this Tuesday that's coming up, I have a book called Dating with HIV. Situationships, relationships, and secretships. Um, will be released on Tuesday, the actual paperback. But right now, the ebook version of the book is on pre-order on Amazon. Listen, y'all. Y'all know I've been an author for a minute. I've been on Amazon maybe 6 years. I mean, Amazon. I've been on YouTube before I even became an author, and I don't want y'all don't watch me with my journey with becoming who I am today. So thank you for that. Thanks for all of the likes, the shares, even like purchasing my books. Y'all been around for a very, very long time, and I feel so bad I don't come here enough. But listen, we hit number one bestseller on Amazon on yesterday. That's like absolutely amazing. I don't even know how to feel about it. Like, see, it's always like I knew it would happen one day because God told me, right? So when you get the thing that God told you, it's like it just increases your faith. But it has been a journey to get here. You know what I'm saying? So the process to the promise that God give, the process is more not I'm not gonna say the process is more important than the promise, but the process is just the process. You got to make it through the process. That's them highs, them lows, meaning them errors in them books, because I done had so many different errors, which is still some errors in my books now that once I make a lot of money, I'm gonna hire somebody to go back in my books and re-edit my books. Um, Times where I didn't want to write, times where I didn't want to publish somebody else's book, times where I didn't want to deal with stuff. It has been a process to get to the promise that God told me that I would be a bestseller on Amazon. And not only that, Amazon, that just sounds so crazy. Not only that, he told me that my pain was not for nothing. My pain was not for nothing. Everything that I went through, he said that I would help people all around the world. And this is how. I thought like I didn't know how he was gonna do it at that time. I didn't know I was gonna become an author. I didn't know that people was gonna be buying my books in different states. I didn't know that other people was gonna come to me and want me to publish their books. I didn't know none of this. So the process to get to this promise that God gave me, and now that I'm here, it's like, oh my God, what's next? What is you gonna do with me now? What is next? So that's really where I'm at right now. I'm overwhelmed with joy and happiness. Like wow, and not only that, I have 4 people that is on this collab with me that trusted me to do this collab, to put them in this, and this is other women that's HIV positive as well. So for them um to jump on board with the vision that God gave me, I just also want to thank them for being a part of it, because they could have said no, this is a hot topic. It's hot and it's crazy. So a lot of people don't want to talk about this topic openly, but we did it, y'all. We did that. So moving forward, I am about to start on my next project. Within writing this book, God spoke to me as I was writing, like, Shatrivia, you was married while you're talking about this. And y'all notice I usually don't talk about marriage. I usually don't talk about love. Things is changing in my life. Um, I talked about love in that book. I talked about relationships and all of that. And I also talked about love. And not only that, I realized that I was married while I was dating with HIV. So in March, but this is February, probably not March, April. I will maybe if I can do it by then I will. But listen, I'm gonna drop a book called Dating While Married with HIV. I was dating while I was married. My husband, he did what he did, but I also was not a saint myself. I cheated too I cheated to keep myself happy, and I cheated to make it make sense to me while staying in my marriage. And I know that makes no sense, but it's my truth. For me to stay in that marriage, and I knew I was getting treated so bad, I had to go and get satisfaction from somewhere. And not only that, when I separated, I still was semi dating. So I'm gonna talk about that. Each chapter is, I think I'm gonna do 7 chapters of 7 different men, three within my three within the relationship I had with him before we got married. No, one before the marriage, one before the marriage, and then another one within the marriage that I was messing with before the marriage, and then three after. No, let me saying this wrong. One before the marriage, the second one before the marriage. I did say it right. The third person would be the same person, the person that when I got married, I still messed with after I got married, and then the three after the separation. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this is because, for one, I'm healed from this. I didn't sleep with all these men either. I only slept with the first three, but I'm gonna tell this story because it needs to be told. I need to free myself, and this dating with HIV needs to be highlighted. We are, it's nothing wrong with us, and people still will sleep with us. They may not commit to a relationship, just like other men and other situations where they don't commit to relationships with women either. Men that's not positive still sleep with women that's positive and don't commit to a relationship with them. And us as women, we be thinking like, oh, he don't want to be with me with some HIV positive. No, baby, he don't want relationship. So I'm gonna explain myself and my process to where I'm at right now with loving myself and not allowing nobody to mistreat me or make me feel like, oh, I have to be someone's secret or something like that. So I'm gonna explain this, and not only that, give some people hope that it is love after diagnosis. It is, somebody will come in your life and love you like never before. Wink, 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 wink. Will come in your life and love you like never before, and treat you like Christ loves the church. He really will treat you like that before he marry you. He will treat you like you are the most important thing in his life. Forget a HIV, baby. I'm telling y'all, I'm experiencing it now, right? The record. Let's make that clear. I'm experiencing it now. So I'm gonna highlight these things in this book because I don't want people that's I don't know why my voice just changed. This is just really this is a serious topic, right? This topic is like make me mushy sometimes. I don't want people, women that's living with HIV, to think that this is the end of the world. I don't. Even if you never get a husband and you never get nobody to commit to you, that still don't mean that this is the end of the world. I love you. You love you enough for everybody. It's possible for that too. But I truly believe that it's somebody for everybody. Forget about HIV. HIV don't mean nothing, period. And I'm gonna highlight this in this book. And also, one more thing, my divorce and HIV book. If y'all wanna purchase that, I'm gonna put all that in the comments once I figure out how to do that because this is live. I released a book on World AIDS Day titled "Divorce and HIV." I talked about divorce and HIV and not the person. That's important read too. A lot of times, I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Y'all just get that book too. But anyway, I'm so excited about this number one. And then listen, the book ain't even released yet, and it's at number one bestseller on Amazon. So listen, if y'all can, please go and purchase the book. Purchase the ebook, and when the book is released, purchase it. It's 4 different women, 5 actually, 5 different women telling their experiences with dating. It's absolutely, look, having trouble with my hair this morning. I always be having trouble with my hair. To be honest, that's why I go live all the time. My hair ain't never right. But when I get rich, let me tell y'all, when I get rich, when God bless these pockets, like he blessed my mental state. I ain't really into money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel so much better than I ever felt, y'all. Listen, if y'all been following me for a long time, listen, I am at the best place of my life. I am not mentally down, and that's a blessing. That's more, I would take that first before I take the money, because I can do my own hair, right? It don't look that bad. I can do my own hair. But me being blessed with abundance in my mental health, oh my God, that's a blessing within itself. I'm happy for that. But baby, when my pockets get blessed, these hairdos gonna change for sure. It's gonna be looking totally different. But meanwhile, y'all, listen. Please go and support me and my co-authors on this book. dating with HIV. We talk about dating. We talk about sex. We talk about disclosure. It is popping, baby, popping. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, and if y'all watch the Super Bowl, I really don't watch it, but today I think I'm gonna watch it. I don't work. I was fired from my job, y'all. That's a whole nother situation. I'll come back with another live, but I explain to y'all how I lost my job this week. But God is up to something, baby, because I lost my job. I lost my job on Thursday, and then come Friday, I became a bestseller on Amazon. Can't tell me that God ain't up to something. I might be about to write for the rest of my life. I'm gonna come back and do a video on that too. But listen, y'all enjoy y'all day, and listen, love on yourself. It's the most important thing you can do is love you, because you are your star player. Boom.